guys, welcome back to the Glitter Cooking Show here at Mari-Mann Herbs. We're going to do a little bit of a twist on this show. We're going to take it a little bit more serious, and we're going to take it a little bit more respectful. We're going to pay tribute today. There's a few chefs in my career that have helped to guide me in where I believe I've ended up. And we're going to pay tribute to one of those gentlemen today. But first, before we say anything else, we always have to make sure we say hi to our camera friend. Alan, say hi.
Hi, Alan.
Pretty somber. Hey, we're going to reach out today. We're paying respect today to a magnificent, magnificent man, Jaques Pepin. He's on Facebook. He is on PBS. He was very good friends with Julia Childs. I'll be honest with you, I don't even deserve to carry the man's water. That's how great of a chef he is. And I even think even more than that, he's a great man. If you saw on my Facebook page the message he sent out over the New Year's, I watched it a couple times. He actually made me cry. I wept because it was so heartfelt. So today we're going to pay respects to Chef Jaques Pepin. Chef, this one's for you. But before we do that, and I noticed in your videos that you like to have a glass of wine. Well, this chef cannot enjoy wine because of a food allergy. So I say this to you, Chef. I toast you with my favorite beverage, coffee. And I say to you, thank you for being an inspiration. Thank you for being a mentor. Thank you for being a coach. We've never met. But I believe that my passion for food is a percent coming from you, because I see the passion you have for food. And if there's a few that I can emulate, you are one of them. Julia's another one. Watch for something in Valentine's. We're going to pay tribute to you again, Chef, and Mrs. Pepin. And with that being said, I say to you with a very wholesome, very sorrowful heart, I apologize and I'm very sorry for your loss of your most magnificent partner in life. When your wife passed away, I was outside working in my yard, and my wife came out to tell me, and I actually had to stop for a minute. And I prayed to Jesus Christ, who is my Lord and my Savior, that I know that Mrs. Pepin is in heaven, because I've talked to the boss about it, and she was a blessed lady. She made you a great man, because I know Mrs. Pehr makes me a great man. And so today, we're making chicken coq au vin with a Mari-Mann herb and a Glitter Cooking Show twist. But before that, Chef, this is to you. Thank you. Thank you for everything that you brought to my industry, to our industry, and to this world. You are a great, great man, Jaques Pepin. Thank you. It ain't white or red wine, but it's my coffee. That's what I can do. Hey! So, with that being said, chicken coq au vin, Mari-Mann herb style, stealing a little bit of an idea from Chef Pepin. So what do we got here? I got my glove on because I don't want to get myself sick or anybody else sick, but I got my bag, and I pounded out my chicken, got a little seasoning on it, but I pounded it out so it was thin, so it would give a nice even cook. We're going to fully prepare this dish right here for you all to see. And later on, if you want the recipe, we'll have the recipe for you. But if you want Chef Pepin's recipe, here's his book. I got this on Amazon. Go out there, get his book. Great stuff. I pounded out my chicken. What I did, I made it flat and even across all the way, so it would give me nice, even cooking. So I got it in my skillet. I've got a little bit of oil in there. It's cooking away. It's beautiful. 3, 4, 5 minutes on the side. I got some oil in there, you can see. I got some chicken breast in there. I got a hungry 16-year-old who's going to be like, oh yeah, can I have some? We will have it here in just a few minutes. But we've got this cooking away. And when you flip this chicken over, as you can see, these little edges right here, the little brown, that's called a maillard. And that's flavor. And that's what we're trying to develop, is getting our flavor going on in there and getting some of that beautiful maillard everything right here in this skillet one time, right? So what do I got in there? I've got my oil and I've got my chicken. What am I going to add? I'm going to add some sliced mushrooms. Make sure that those are all down in that skillet, getting hot, releasing their juices and putting their flavors in there everywhere. So we've got our mushrooms in there. We're going to put some green onions in there. I think Chef's recipe was a white onion, a yellow onion. And you know what? With all due respect to Chef, and I don't think that he would be mad at me that we're taking his recipe and putting a little twist and a little turn on it to have some fun with it. Because that's what food is. Taking something that you see from somebody else and turning it into your own and being able to say, hey, look what I did. Have some fun with it. That's what it's about. And I think that's what Chef is always trying to accomplish with all of his magnificent books. So, I got some fresh garlic going in there. Beauty of this fresh garlic is I chopped it with a knife right out of the jar. Yes, I cheated. Deal with it. So my garlic is in there, my chicken's in there, my vegetables are in there. Everything's cooking away, getting happy and beautiful and wonderful. I don't have a real super hot fire. And everything's good to go. It's coming together. It's beautiful. It's lovely. It's wonderful. Hey, you know what though? We got to take our recipe. You got to make it gooder. So we're going to add a little bit of super gooder to that chicken, just to give it a little bit of extra this, that, and how come, and a little bit of white sauce. Now, here comes the white. Hi, how you doing? Nice to see you. Red wine. In my opinion, with wine, if you wouldn't drink it, don't cook with it. And my wife loves all these winking owl wine, and believe it or not, Alan and I have prepared some beef tips for a whole meal replacement coming up very soon, and we use this wine in it. And I think the chef would be very, very happy with us. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove our skillet from the fire to ensure we don't get crazy. And I'm going to pour in my wine. And what you're doing there is all those beautiful flavors that are in the bottom of your skillet. We're going to deglaze them. We're going to remove those flavors from that skillet. And what's going to happen is that wine is going to reduce. And in the skin of the wine, or the skin of the grape, excuse me, there's a product called tannin. And what happens is when tannin reduces, it will actually start to thicken the sauce. So we're going to let that chicken stay in there for just a minute, let him get some happiness on him. But we're going to pull this out and let them rest for a few minutes. But don't worry, they're going to go right back in there in just a minute to finish cooking, I promise. Always remember too, with chicken, 165 degrees internal temperature is what you have to come up with to ensure that you don't get anybody sick. Because the worst thing you want to do is send your guests back home with the stomachs and all the other issues, and oh man, because you gave them some bad chicken. Don't do that, right? 165 degrees. We're going to come back to that. Hey, I don't know if you can see that or not, but that wine is reduced down. Start of the sauce is coming together. Remember we talked about this one a few times. Little lemon thyme jelly going in. So it's going to have the flavor of the lemon. Citrus is one of those things that brings out flavor naturally. So we're going to add a little lemon thyme jelly. As you can notice, all I'm doing is spinning my pot, spinning my pan, and I've got this item here that you can buy off the shelves at Mari-Mann Herbs called a portobello mushroom finishing sauce. Magnificent stuff. We're going to pour some of that in. Okay. Spin that around to get it all mixed in. As you can see, I don't know if you can see or not, but we lost some of our energy in our skillet, so the sauce has got to come back. We're going to put our chicken back in there. We're going to simmer our sauce. We're going to simmer our chicken together. Hey, we don't waste anything here at the Gooder Cooking Show. Pour that into there. Give that a mix. Give that a stir. Give that a spin. Let that continue cooking down. because I want to make sure that those beautiful mushrooms and garlic and everything are getting all over that chicken. Just give it a little bit of a, careful. When you use a gas range, the fire underneath the skillet, there's heat there. It burnt my finger. So be careful. Gonna get a little bit of that sauce on the top of there. Coming together beautifully. Very, very nice. What do you think, Cameron Daddy? Would you enjoy that?
Yeah.
I think that was a yes.
Yeah, it was a big yeah.
So our chicken's coming together. We've got our lemon thyme jelly in there. We got our portobello finishing sauce. Now, what could I do with this if I wanted to take this even yet to another level? Hey, and camera guy, another level of depth of flavor. What could I do here? I could put in a couple tablespoons of unsalted butter and just cream that into that sauce, and it'll just raise that depth of that sauce even deeper. It'll give a nice glossy sheen. The mouthfeel will be magnificent. We're not going to do that today. Okay, we're going to leave it just like this. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take my chicken. 165 degrees is where we're going to hope to be at when we get done cooking. Turn the fire off here so I don't burn myself up. I've got enough sauce in there. I'm just going to ladle some right across here. And ladies and gentlemen, a tribute out of respect for his greatness, for his direction and his purpose to our industry, and for being a pioneer. I say thank you, Chef Pepin. So what I have is I have a Jaques Pepin chicken coq au vin that I have twisted it around, made it into the Gooder Cooking Show and Mari-Mann herbs, and I say chicken coq au vin, Chef Pepin. Hey guys, cooking Gooder, using your Gooder seasonings will bring out the love in your food. And always remember, thank a veteran. Bye guys, talk to you real soon now. Thanks so much.